Hi students, I am M. Rajeshwari, lecturer in botany. Today I am telling you about biotic factors. What is biotic factors? Organisms do not exist alone in nature, but in matrix of other organisms of many species. Many species in an area will be unaffected by the presence of or absence of another. So again, introduction. Organisms do not exist alone in nature, but in matrix of other organisms of many species. Many species in an area will be unaffected by the presence of one another. This often termed as neutralism, but many cases two or many species will interact and one another. Interaction. In interaction between species may have positive or negative results. The following 5 types of interaction have been observed. First one, mutualism and commensalism, and third, exploitation, fourth, amensalism and antibiosis, fifth one, competition. Positive interaction. In case positive interaction, population help one another and either one or both the species. Positive interaction may be the following types. First one, mutualism. Some common examples of mutualism association are the following. First one, pollination by animals. Certain insects such as bees, moths, butterflies, etc., and birds derive food from the nectar, pollen, or other plant parts. In return, these animals bring about cross pollination. To ensure the success of the function, various structural adaptations have occurred in both plants and animals, leading to coagulation. Second one, dispersal of seeds. Third one, dispersal of fruits. Birds and animals, mammalians, are great importance as agents of plant distribution. Seeds, fruits, even entire plant become attached to feather or ingested seeds migrate to distant places. Example, xanthium, plumbago, acanthus, ficus species, etc. Marmocarpelli. Next one, Marmocarpelli. The, the mutualistic system of defines has been achieved by the southern thorns of acacia and their ant inhabitants in New World tropics. In the plant secrets certain food substance means proteins at the tip of the leaflets for feeding the ants. They are called Wilton bodies. These ants act as bodyguards of the plant against distributing insects or herbivores. This phenomenon is known as marmocarpelli. Next one, lichens. In the They form the examples of mutualism where contact is closed or permanent as well as obligatory. The body of lichen is made up of the matrix from by fungus within the cell of which an algae is embedded. The nature neither of the two partners can grow alone independently. Lichen tend to grow abundantly on bare rock surface. Next one, symbiotic nitrogen fixation. The nodule roots of leguminous plants contain nitrogen fixing bacterium, the rhizome. The bacteria get protective space to live in and derive food from the roots of the plants. It returns the bacterium fix atmospheric nitrogen, making it available to the plants. The leguminous plants use this nitrogen in protein synthesis, and so leguminous are rich in proteins. Nitrogen fixation like association also occur in root nodules of Casuarina, Marica, etc., and the leaf of about 400 species of non-leguminous plants. This is the root nodule. This is a root nodule. Next one, mycorrhizae. The roots of higher plants become infested with fungal hyphae 2 from mycorrhizal association. The fungi derive their food from their tree roots and return their hyphae supply water and minerals that they absorb from the soil, much like the root hair of trees. It is also believed that the fungus also regulates the pH and sugar level for good growth of roots in acidic soils. Example, coniferous. Next one, Gycorrhizae. Some unicellular photosynthetic plants, especially algae known as Gycorrhizae, live symbiotically in the outer tissue of certain sponges and worms. Algae are photosynthetic and produce oxygen and nitrogen compounds beneficial to host, and in exchange they obtain material such as carbon dioxide and nitrogenous waste released by metabolism of host animals. Example, Hydra. Next one, communalism. It is an association between two organisms in which only one is benefited and the other is neither benefited or harmed. Epiphyte and lions are the examples of commensal plants. Epiphytes. The epiphytes grow on the stem of other plant. They are autotrophic and dependent on their plant only for support. Epiphyte differ from lions in that they are not rooted in the soil. They grow on the trunks or leaves. Epiphytes are most common in tropical rainforest. Next one, lions. Lions are woody climber. The plants are rooted in the soil, but they climb up with the support of other trees and reach the top of the tree coniferae to expose their leaves to sun. This woody stem of lions is closely attached to the supporting tree, but it is not involved with its nutritional nutritional relationship. Next one, negative interaction. Here, the member of one population interfere with the growth of other population by eating, competing for food and extracting harmful substance. The negative interaction include the following three broad categories. First one, exploitation. These are again divided into two types. First one, parasitism, and second one, predation. Second one, amensalism. Third one, competition. What is exploitation? Exploitation. Exploitation is one species harm the other by making its direct or indirect use for support, shelter or food. It is of the following types. First one, parasitism. It is a kind of harmful cohesion between two species. It is the relationship between two individuals. One individual called parasite receive benefit at the expense of other individual called host. Parasitism is mainly food cooptation, but the parasite device shelter and protection from the host as well. Different species is called intraspecific. Competition is important process affecting the distribution and abundance of the plant and animals. The major resources for which competition occurs plants are light, minerals and water. The competition for light is best seen in this dense forest, that for minerals in grasslands, and for water in arid from areas. Several weeds succeed in their race against croplands and have become established in India. The most important ones, lantana, cassia. These are the examples of competition. Thank you.